1329 Elaine. Looks like we've got stairs here that need to be repaired. This whole bottom steps bad. I don't know if we can chip out some of the loose stuff and reform it and try to fix it. It's probably our cheapest solution. Try to fill this crack here a little bit. I don't know why we need two mailboxes. Probably get one of those, get rid of one of those, maybe change the light. I think these windows, somebody sprayed something on those. The windows look relatively newer. The board underneath that front door is bad shape. Probably just need to replace the whole front door. It's kind of ugly anyways. Take that screen or that security door off. Get rid of these bushes out in front of the house. Maybe we need to I wonder if they added that because the sidewalk sunk. I don't know. Kind of weird. Driveway's in rough shape. Looks like there's some blocks back here we need to get rid of. That missing piece of soffit is on the ground there. Although I think we just need to and there's no drip edge on the stuff. Well, the roof looks pretty old. No drip edge. And gutter. We need to replace the gutter on the front and the side here. Fix the soffit fascia. The that thing can get removed. Probably these blocks here as well. Clean that up, mulch them. Remove the flag bracket there. Oh yeah, somebody definitely sprayed something on these windows. That needs to be all scraped off, cleaned off. The hose bib there should be replaced to a frost-free one out front as well. These bricks need to come out. It's missing the window, the metal window well ring. Looks like it rotted away. So I don't know, clean that up and maybe put some new stone in there. I would say looks like, oh, that thing is empty. Looks like we this house is much better without a this ramp. You got a little patio here, but it's not very accessible without the with this ramp on it. So here it looks like in great shape anyways. I think we take the wood ramp down and hopefully that concrete's in decent shape. Looks like we need some power washing. This I don't know why there's bricks and all these stupid things. So we probably should clean these out and make sure they, I don't know, got enough stone in them that they drain well. Clean this old one off the, old cover off the wall. Probably should put a new one on there. Gotta peel this, I suppose we scraped this white paint off of this stuff here. This patio upstairs. Throw these things away. That window cover comes off. It's like a dollhouse air conditioner. It's so small. Let's see. Window covers come off here. This gutter is not in the pipe. We need to extend that. Get it down in there. This window looks like it's. Just make sure it's okay. From the basement, make sure it closes. We need to put that screen back on, but make sure it closes. Looks like it's open there. This pipe too is out of the downspouts out of the pipe. This fence is got zip ties holding it together. Need to get it back together. Remove the zip ties. Have Derek come in here and get rid of some of this junk that's coming through the fence. These gutters have, holy cow, this gutter's almost off the house back here. We'll have to probably need to replace the gutters all the way around the house. That's my guess. Put a new roof on with drip edge. Fix the fascia. Garage looks like it needs a new door, exterior door. Need some paint. Shelves need to go away. The brackets. I think we. Get rid of this. I need to get rid of this plywood. Although I think we keep that piece of plywood. It's a perfectly good piece of plywood. Could probably use it for any of the multiple repairs over at the apartments. These cabinets seem like they're. I just want to staple the carpet down to the top. I'll say they look like we should keep them. Maybe. Just junk. Let's get rid of them. Get rid of them. Brackets off the wall in the back. Pegboard can come down. Garage door opener comes down. These extra lights come down. Need to make sure the electrical here is okay. We got a couple plugs in the walls. Yeah, garage door itself. be okay. Seems like it works. Doesn't look like it's in the best of shape, but new door on this garage. He's fixed. Little bracket down there. It's coming off the wall, so it needs fixed. And we replaced this thing with a new piece here that's plastic. Doesn't need to be anything done with it. We got a whole bunch of bricks and stuff back here to get rid of. I don't know why there's a hole in the ground back there. Change that light to a motion light. The piece of siding up there that needs fixed. Block looks like it needs painted. This there's a bunch of bricks in the ground here that need to come out behind the garage. These stones, be nice to get rid of them. That looks pretty big. Get this stuff that's growing in the fence out of here. This way you don't plant things along your fence line, people. And all these bricks and block. Fill in some missing dirt. I think we need to change the downspouts or get them turned so that they turn and come back here. So they're just sitting on the side of the garage here. All this stuff cut off, cut out, dug up, and seed planted. All this stuff along the back fence line gone. And downspout here fixed. This block may be replaced. I don't know if we I guess it doesn't matter. Put a new block down here because this is just going to get destroyed by lawn mowing if we just put an extension out here on that. But maybe put an extension with a new block on both ends here, so it kicks it out a couple feet from the corner onto a new block. Which I think we probably replace this door. It looks like it's getting wet inside and it's swelling. So it's not gonna last a whole lot longer. So I'll just get a new one. And these 2x6s, I think, that are on this wall on the sides need to be replaced. Because they're rotting at the bottom. We can take the thermometer off the wall, take the hose thing off the wall, change the backlight. Front door. I mean, it's actually not in terrible shape, but I'm sure it's drafty because it doesn't have good. It's got this old metal weather stripping on it. So I don't know. This is one of those. I don't even know what this budget is on this one. So if I think we replace the front door. That way we can replace the piece of wood underneath it and get a decent looking door on this house. I would like to do that and also save the trim that's around the door, or we have to find some of this stuff. It's this 2 1/4 teardrop style trim. We should be able to find that. It's pretty common. I mean, this is like 5/8-ish thick on the back side, 11/16 somewhere around there. We don't have to change all the trim here, although there appears to be plenty of trim work, at least some trim work to do. The curtain rod brackets can come off the wall. We need to repair things like that in the drywall. This needs painted. All this comes off. Kind of crusty looking around these windows. A light up there. Some of these doors are in okay shape. Like, you know, I mean, that one's rubbing a little bit at the top, down there at the bottom. It's fixable. Maybe we leave them. We're going to need to fix this, so I don't think we're going to be able to save these floors unless we yeah, I mean, they definitely did not do a great job of protecting them. I mean, they didn't do anything at all to try to protect them. I mean, all of the grit from breaking this out is all over the floor. I mean, all the footprints, I mean, they didn't do anything. Nothing. Zero. Yay, Larry. This transition piece can come off the floor. We're gonna have to look in the basement and see what's going on here, because some of this will need to be this block stuff needs to come out so we can put a subfloor in. Oh, that might have been a post for this on this thing. What that hole is. I don't know if we just eliminate that light. Probably on a switch here somewhere. But maybe we just cap that thing off. Be a much nicer house with all new doors. And this door's a 1/2-inch gap there, and it's all jagged. It's a new kitchen. It's nice. Cut that off. Stuff like that comes off the wall. This tile stuff comes off the wall. Looks like they attempted to correct some of the electrical here. House does not have grounding. None of the plugs are grounded. Looks like we got the back door needs to be replaced. This security door can come off. I don't know if that's there's a ground wire. I wonder why the plugs aren't grounded. Strange. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this floor. But at the very least, this block needs to come out. Then we need to fill this in with subfloor. I suppose we could do that and refinish the floors. I mean, I think he's like $3 a square foot to finish these floors. I mean, that's cheaper than cheaper than the LVP. That stuff's $4.25-ish. It costs more than the carpet, but you know, might be a good idea to do that. So if we do that, we will need to take the shoe molding up so the floors can be sanded and finished. And then we'll have to put shoe molding back down, whether it's this same stuff, paint it. I guess we're gonna paint all the trim, right? Sure is a lot easier to paint doors that aren't, don't have a slick varnish on it. So, that door jams. Messed up. So, yes, we have to decide what we're going to spend money on here. It's not in terrible shape, but it'll look a lot better with doors, trim, lights, sand the floors. Bathroom. The bathroom we need to take up the there's a whole layer on top of this 1x subfloor. It looks like it's particle board, and so we need to peel it all up in the whole bathroom. Put down a new sheets of plywood subfloor that cover the whole subfloor or the whole floor, because then we'll put the LVP down that will be the same, pretty much the same height as that out there. This bathtub will need to have tile because of this stupid window. So we need to peel out the peel out the quarter round, peel off this drywall here, and then we need to take this sill out here, and then the whole thing needs to be put in with cement board all the way around here. We need to look at how much of this we can, it's pretty rotted there, a lot of water damage. So need to look and see if we need to replace some of this, or if it's going to be okay to put backer board on there, especially like when we peel this corner open. And then we're going to tile to the ceiling. I'm going to tile around here. We got to waterproof this really well. So we got to make sure it gets, whoever does it, it needs to be waterproofed very well so we don't have water issues around this window, because it will get bad quickly if it's not done right. So we'll just use a large format tile in here, 12 by 24 or something like that. And so it'll be a quick, easy tile job. Need vanity, toilet. Crazy thing that here is you got this toilet, it's hugging the wall, and there's like a huge gap from where the vanity was. I don't know why they wouldn't have put that toilet over a little further, give you some room against the wall there, but they didn't. This thing here, looks like we need to take this contact paper off. And these shelves, they're actually good. So we need to sand and paint them, because they're not in bad shape, and they're real wood. But it's super sticky after that thing comes off. Drawers, they need to be, those drawers need to be cleaned, and then we need to seal them. Like, we should seal them with a shellac inside and out, so that they're sealed up. The doors themselves, doors and drawer fronts, I think we just sand the varnish and paint these all white. It's fine. Sand and paint. Door. And the door's not in terrible shape, but it's actually broken, trim down there. Mirror goes away. Ceiling's got some peeling paint in here. This all needs to be scraped. All the ceiling needs to be scraped. This whole thing needs to be scraped, sanded, and repainted. New lights. Curtain bracket hardware removed. We got busted. I think we just replaced doors. This one's busted. The hinge, or the jamb is, the casing is. This looks like it needs to be replaced. The shelf. And that looks okay. There's double stick tape that needs to come off. Got nice holes in the floor for cable lines. It's pretty awesome. It's my favorite thing about cable guys. There's a couple of doors that have this or have had something like this, so there's holes in them. You know, this shelf's not in bad shape. A little bit wonky, but I think we just clean it, paint it, and just double stick tape. An air freshener needs to go away. Phone jacks can be removed from the wall and the holes patched. Yeah, I think we just do doors and trim. I mean, it's not that many doors. What is it? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 doors in here. I mean, we're talking, yeah, I think we do that. Also look updated. It'll look new, fresh. This thing needs to be kept, it needs to be scrubbed, and then painted. Scrubbed first because it's full of, you can just see all the buildup there. Scrubbed and painted. Probably paint it black maybe. We're gonna need to replace drywall. I think it looks like there might have been a leak, or might be a leak there. Got mold up there. That probably can be cleaned off. This here looks like we gotta replace some stuff. Gas pipe needs to be removed, capped off in the basement. So we're gonna move. This back door should open that way because the switches are here, and can't really put the stove there. So I have to put some cabinets there and then put the stove. So that pipe's gotta go away. We'll go to an electric stove. Yep. Down in the basement, the shelf or bracket on the wall there can come off. I think we need to do a bit of scraping on some of these walls, and they all need dry locked. It's the dryer. I'm not sure why there's a breaker here for that. Electrician can look at that. Dryer vent's good. We need to replace this valve here. Ooh, there's a shut-off hose bib. We need to put a frost-free one on there, just like on the back. That, we need to replace that. I mean, that one's good. It's a newer shark pipe. Although, I guess it's kind of screwed to the wall. But we need to put a new one there. Clean this pipe off. Probably get rid of this thing. Cut this cut this here. Cut this thing up here. Replace that. Put a valve in there. And this one, goes in the garbage. Why you need a water softener here, but get rid of that. But we do need to make sure we add a shut off there. Sand the paint off before we put new fittings on there. I guess we probably, so dry lock all the walls. The stairs, we can clean them and probably paint them gray, paint the floor gray. It's pretty, got some rust. I think we just cleaned it up real good. This is where these things are. We need to get all these blocks out of here. And then fix the subfloor. So, yep. This block can be removed. Right there's a hose bib. Needs to be changed to a frost-free. Gosh, these things are in a little rough shape. Clean them up. I guess they're okay. That block can come off. Leave them alone. This whole thing needs scraped out and dry locked. Some heavy duty dry lock. Once we pull that ramp off the front, we can see what's allowing water to get in there. And over here, everything walls need scraped. That thing looks old, Pushmatic. Probably end up replacing that. I think all these extra wires can come down, like this stuff. That's just hanging here. There's one that are just attached to the hooks. Cable lines need cleaned up, screwed to the ceilings. Some of these can just be removed. This one's in that one's gone. Still need the cable guy to fix this stuff up. I guess once somebody gets new cable installed. But in the meantime, stuff just needs to be pulled out, removed. Somebody else do it. Get out of there, you piece of junk. Okay, just pull that out. This, again, these things are hanging down this way. What this for? Maybe they're clotheslines. That stuff just gone. Piece of wood can go away. That 2x4 stuff can go away. There's another one over here. This thing needs, there's two of them. One down there as well. They need vents on them, or boots with a vent cover that can be closed off. Yeah, these just need real cleaned up real good, and maybe some paint. I don't know what this goes to. Probably goes to the garage, maybe. Or, no, maybe the AC. AC's over here, right? Yeah, AC's got its own wire. What the heck is this? Huh, it's a file. Need to get this window to close without breaking it. Get that window to close. Get the screen reattached outside. That's one laying on the ground. Guess I'm not even pointing it at it. But get that window to close. Get the screen put back on that's outside. More walls to scrape, clean up. Water heater looks new. Furnace is 23 years old. Need to get it checked. We got water leaking out of this. We need to, this is the drain off of the humidifier. Not even sure if that thing works. Need to check it. The rest of that's the condensate line. So I think we need to replace that piping. Maybe we need to replace, maybe we need to just remove this thing. My guess is that's really good to have when you have hardwood floors, to be honest with you. Because it keeps them from getting too dried out in the summer or the winter. But if it doesn't work, we need to remove it. So, and if it does, we need to fix this piping, condensate piping. Duct tape, not the right product for this. This dries out and comes off. I think we need to tape around that flue pipe that goes into the wall. Tape that real good. That is the water supply for the whatever that thing is, humidifier. So that needs to be cut out. Need to replace pipe basically from over here. We're gonna have to replace around the corner here. And if we're keeping that humidifier, we need to put in a new valve for it. And then we're back around here. Really would like to move this toilet and give it more than 12 inches from the wall. It'll be pretty easy to move. Sort of. I'd like to investigate that because it's stupid how close it is to that side wall. Yeah, that thing's leaking all over the place. That floor drain, we need to probably replace the cover on. I think we should change this to a PVC pipe. There is a thing screwed to the floor. We change it to a piece of PVC, and that way it won't move around. This thing's relatively new and it's already rusted down at the bottom because all the water coming off of the furnace is rusting out the bottom of that thing. That's why it's good to set these things on blocks. Bunch of nails in the front of all those steps that need to come out before it's painted.